Hey everybody, we usually keep it fairly light around here, but I just gotta vent for a minute. I want you guys to go look up baby Alfie in England. And then if you don't remember, didn't know in the first place, look up Charlie Gard in England. 2 children. Charlie Gard's dead. The NHS in Great Britain, I'm not going to say killed him, but certainly didn't save him. And it seems that the same is going on now with baby Alfie. And I just want to ask you one question to get your mind going. Who owns your children? Are your children property of the state? Just so we're all on record here, mine are not. They are my God-given responsibility and duty, and I love them and take it extremely seriously that I am to provide for them, protect them, nurture them, raise them up in fear of the Lord, and in all ways be their father. The NHS in Britain has I don't want to say colluded, but has worked with the court system there to the point that this baby Alfie's father cannot even touch his child without he'll be charged with assault at this point. The judge has told him repeatedly that, sorry, there's just nothing that we can do. But you can't have your child back. If I was him, I would tell that judge that if I was not given my son, and right now, you take from me what I hold dear, I will take from you what you hold dear. The Lord says, vengeance is mine. Yeah, roger that. Dare I say I would transgress that. You do not mess with my children. And I hope and pray that you are in accord with me on that. Your children do not belong to the state. I would destroy that person. If there was a person keeping me from my children unjustly. Now, if I was a child beater or a rapist, or some kind of pedophile or whatever, and I had been tried in a court of my peers and found guilty, roger that. None of that is the case, nor will it ever be. And I would lose my stuff. I would come unglued. I've told you all before, and I'll say it one more time. I'm invincible other than the health and well-being of my family. And if it was some bureaucrat deciding whether my child lived or died, or whether I would ever get to touch them again, next time you'd see this face would be on the 5 o'clock news. And I don't understand why more people aren't that way. I don't get it. Are we that cuckolded as a society? Have men's balls shriveled up inside of their abdomen that much these days that they can't even stand up for their own flesh and blood? We already farm out the education of our children, the care, the health care of our children, the feeding of our children during the day, should I say indoctrination of our children. We allow the state into all these aspects of our children's lives and then sit back and complain when all of a sudden our kids are all messed up. I can't do it. I won't do it. It makes me so far beyond furious to even think of that situation being me and one of my children. 1,000 men could not stop me. 1,000 men could not stop me. And I swear it, if it was my children. And I hope that you feel the same way. And I hope that you raise holy hell over there in England. And that this poor man and his wife gets their kid back. Gentle despotism. Thomas Jefferson, we will tolerate gentle despotism. As long as it's just not that bad, we'll let it go. At what point do you stand up and say, I've had enough? Well, if you've ever wondered where your line in the sand is, mine is the health and well-being of my family. You infringe upon that, it's over, buddy.